Today, I'd like to encourage you to give up greed. As one of the 7 deadly sins, greed has been described as an excessive pursuit of material goods. It could be argued that greed is the sin that we are most blind to because of the abundance we take for granted, especially those of us who live in the most affluent parts of the world. A good definition of greed is that it is placing ultimate value in possessions and finding identity in them. Put that way, probably very many of us are guilty of it. Think of the messages communicated to us in scores of advertisements every day. Think of the power of consumer brands. Consider the way in which shopping is a recreational activity for so many of us, and we even sanitize it and call it affectionately retail therapy. You may find yourselves seriously struggling at the moment because you can't visit the shops. Or maybe you've just adjusted to the situation and shifted your retail therapy online. But maybe you're not ready to admit it. Greedy? Not me. I just like shopping. But go on, think about it, admit it. Greed can get hold of just about anyone. And just in case you're still in denial, how much zeal do you display in guarding your stuff? Are you so precious about your stuff that you're nervous when you have visitors in your home, or you're uneasy about lending things you own to other people, or you're oversensitive if things you possess get lost or damaged? I can hear the excuses already. I'm only being a good steward. If you're constantly thinking about the next thing you need to get, it's revealing where you place your security and hope and where you find your identity. Jesus put greed in its place with a parable of the rich fool, someone whose behaviour is not out of step with our behaviour today. Read for yourselves what happened to him. Jesus says life is more than our possessions. So instead of focusing on what we do and or do not have, let's care more about hearing Jesus say of us, "Well done, my good and faithful servant." Give up greed, the last of the 7 deadly sins we've been considering this Lent.